Welcome Clashers one and all, this is Kyle, the Crazy Klepto Clashin' Kyle. Today is going to be a video about our current clan war. As of recording this video, we are at about 30 stars to their 33, so we're still losing. However, I do think we can turn this around. It will be close, that is why the title of the video is Taking It to the Wire. These guys that we're playing right now, We Are Family, came out pretty strong. Just about all of their attacks have 3-starred our lower level bases. They did 3-star my base, which is quite impressive, seeing as in the past wars I've only been 1-starred. So to see a 2-star, much less a 3-star, was pretty unique. So we'll go over that replay in a second. This is my first attack. A lot of their top level bases did have this white flag setup. It's mostly designed so that you can just snipe bases on the outside for a 50% 1-star. In this attack, it kind of freaked me out because I'm not too worried about that giant bomb that took out a bunch of wizards, but right here, as you notice, I deployed the lightning spell kind of poorly. I missed a lot of those wizards, but the smoke from the lightning spell and this mortar made me freak out and drop my clan castle because I thought all my P.E.K.K.A.s just disappeared. But as you can see, once those clan castle troops were taken care of, they kind of came out of the woodwork there and took out the town hall. And you'll see my guys just kind of run around here and clean it up. The defenses were pretty good, short of the air defense. It looked like he was a maxed out Town Hall 8 and must have just recently upgraded to Town Hall 9. I think I cut this video off short. I want to say I got like 74%, but in this replay I just kind of cut it off short. I tried to pick up some extra percentage points just to add some insult to injury. Luckily my queen here did have full health. I'm pretty sure I already used her ability in the beginning. But you can see she takes cover behind that E there. Quite smart of her because those purple codeine pumps will make her overdose if she gets too close to them. She is a good queen and does not do drugs, so I'm glad to see her take that extra cautiously. So this next attack here is a good dragon example from one of our other clan mates, Natalie. The reason I chose this over some of the other dragon attacks is because you'll notice in her attack on this another white flag base. It's not as high upgraded, but these white flag bases are really tricky, especially with dragons, because your dragons are just going to want to run around. So it starts off kind of slow here. She's going to drop a couple giants to take out a couple of these defenses. I'm not 100% sure why. I was watching this live at the time before I recorded, and I ended up kind of freaking out because I didn't know what she was going with here. But as you can see, it turns out quite well. So there she goes, deploying just about all of her dragons right there in the middle in a kind of a clump. Typically I would suggest kind of spreading them out just a little bit, mostly on the edges first. That way when you drop the clump of them in the middle, they mostly want to go straight ahead. As you can see, they just kind of take off left here, and at this point I was freaking out because I knew that one dragon, even though it was raged for 2 seconds, is obviously not going to be able to hit that town hall. She's got 4 or 5 dragons over here on the side, and this is why I chose this video, is she deploys her Archer Queen and her Barbarian King on that side to redirect the dragons, so it's always nice to have a few extra troops if you don't quite have heroes. But if you see a situation like that happening, try to clear out the sides so you can get those dragons going where you want them to. She did activate the abilities on her King and Queen early, but that was to help rush the destruction of those buildings, so her dragons would just immediately turn to the right. And as you can see, they're on track here, raged up, finishing off that town hall, and after this point they're basically just going to clean up. She did have some archers in the bank here at the bottom right of the screen, kind of covered by the replay marker right now. and they would have helped speed up the cleanup, but as you can see, after they destroy this mortar, they're going to dive headfirst into a bomb here. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. She got the 3 stars, and that's really what counts, especially in a clan war like this where we've got a clan that really takes it seriously, which is surprisingly pretty rare. She does finish off the rest of that base, as you can see, for that 3-star victory. So as you can see, there's multiple ways to take out those white flag bases. I chose to go with a giant go wipe. Instead of a golem, I used the giants. I will have the golems by next war, so I will be able to upload some go wipe videos, as it is my favorite attack style. And those are kind of the do's of the video. What we're going to kind of touch on here is a don't. This is one of our Town Hall 7 players who was using a giant healer strategy, which is extremely popular, and the start of the video looks great. He started by luring the clan castle here with the giant, walking straight into the radius of the clan castle. It's going to pull out a bunch of those archers, but unfortunately the reason why this is such a fail is because he needed maybe 1 or 2 more giants to sacrifice to run in there to make sure everything was out of the clan castle, because he does an excellent job taking care of those archers, but as you're about to see, there was still 3 or 4 wizards in the back there that are going to make quick work of these giants. Because as it looks right now, before those wizards came out, it looked like he would have had an easy 3-star with that giant healer strategy. It kind of freaks out here when he sees those wizards, doesn't deploy his healers immediately, but it wouldn't have mattered. Those wizards would have taken him out too quick, and he's only going to get about an 8% on this video, unfortunately. But if those wizards weren't in there and he didn't go into panic mode, I think that would have been an easy 3-star. He had plenty of giants, and the walls were so weak in this particular base that those giants would have walked through everything. But that's going to do it here. The last replay I'm going to show, and I do apologize, this video is pretty long because it is full war attacks and not quite those quick barching videos I posted last time. They are kind of full 2.5 minute replays. But finally here I'm going to go over that defense of my base. So you guys can check it out. It was a smart move. He did attack with Balloonian, the Balloonian strategy with max level balloons. I want to say he probably had level 2, I want to say 2 or 3 minions, so they weren't very strong, but it doesn't really matter. He wipes this base out, does really good at kind of cleaning up those outside defenses right off the bat using a few balloons. That's important because in the later bit of this video you're going to see him drop his mass balloon attack, and that really helps the balloons go straight for that core, which is basically the goal. This base setup I have right now is anti-hog. It makes the big double bombs unpredictable. They are hiding in the corners of the top and bottom here, which has worked out great when I've been attacked by hogs. It is kind of an anti-dragon base too. As you can see, the buffer layer around my core has mostly storages, which hold up the dragons long enough for those weak air defenses to finish them off, and the hidden Teslas that are right there by the town hall. They usually always attack from the top because it does seem smarter, because there's less of a chance of your dragons to kind of wander off to the side. But I do have all of my seeking air mines up at the very top, a few spaces above my town hall, which does help quite a bit because 2 or 3, maybe 4 dragons usually will get into the core, and those seeking air mines will take out 2 of them real quick, and then the Teslas, the Archer Queen, the air defense can take care of those few that are left. It was kind of depressing to see this attack. I was, I think, the second person attacked, so I was really excited. I watched this live, and I immediately, my heart sank when I saw him coming at me from the bottom with that balloon minion strategy, because that is probably the best way to 3-star me that I could possibly think of, unless you have really high level heroes. You're coming at me with a solid go wipe. Nothing really can stop that. But yeah, that's about it for the replays today. I tried to make it a little more instructional with the dragon attack, the giant healers, the do's and don'ts. Hopefully this helps you guys out in future clan wars regardless of your town hall level. I will hopefully have more higher level gameplay next time, or whatever you guys really request if I do get requests. But until then, I'll just keep making videos of whatever I feel like. I think my next one is probably going to be Dark Elixir farming, which I do expect to be pretty popular, as most people are crack-a-lack in the Dark Elixir. So thanks so much.